Speaking of funny, and this is something I want to underscore, this is really, 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 really funny. And I'm one of these people, like, again, I'm above it all, right? So Donald Trump is saying, I feel strong, right? And he's apparently going to do a rally in front of the White House. Now, I'm bringing you this story um, right now. I'm bringing this to you right now, Saturday um, morning, and this clip will probably be isolated and uploaded at some point in the afternoon. So this event may have already happened, but I want to read to you. He's planning a rally in front of the White House with apparently what will potentially be upwards of 2,000 attendees. So that should be fun. President Trump, in his first televised interview since he announced that he had tested positive for the coronavirus, said Friday night that he was medication free and back to normal a week after he was hospitalized after having trouble breathing. I feel very strong, he said. Now, again, he's planning a debate, right? So he feels very, very strong. Believe me, I'm the strongest president. There have never been a president. Even the previous president and the president before that, I'm the strongest one alive, right? That's Donald Trump. President Trump is planning to host up to 2,000 people on the South Lawn of the White House on Saturday for his first in-person event since he announced he had tested positive for the coronavirus. 3 people familiar with the plans said on Friday. And his campaign announced that he would hold a rally in Florida on Monday. Interesting. Now, I don't know if that's actually happening. We'll see. Like this point onward, anything can change. Trump can collapse in the middle of an event and then get rehospitalized. And honestly, I'm looking forward to that, right? But this is just the idea that these people are just so afraid of acknowledging that COVID is real, even after the president gets it. Reminder, Donald Trump was like, don't let it dominate you. If you get hurt, if you get sick, we give you the best medical care. Now, I know that I got experimental medicine that is only available to me because I'm president, but if you get sick, just say my name. Like at the pawn store, say that President Trump sent you. Say that Trump sent you, and then they'll give you the special treatment. Show them my card. Yeah, my business card. Just give them the secret code. Do the secret handshake, and then they'll give you the fetus stem cells for your treatment. Believe me, it will be tremendous. Unbelievable. Goddamn. The president was expected to make remarks from one of the balconies of the White House to the crowd. More than 2,000 invitations went out for the event. Imagine being invited to the White House after Donald Trump has given the coronavirus to upwards of 30 people. The event, which was first reported by ABC News, continues Mr. Trump's pattern of using the White House for political events, as he did with the speech to the Republican National Convention in August. Some in the White House and on the Trump campaign expressed concern that the event would serve to underscore existing criticism that Mr. Trump has been cavalier about a virus that has killed over 210,000 Americans. And again, Trump has been manipulating the data that the CDC is putting out, so I think it's probably closer to 250,000 than 210,000, but that's just me. The event will come just 2 weeks after a Rose Garden celebration of the nomination of Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court, an event that the White House officials are looking at as the possible source of an outbreak of the coronavirus that has infected Mr. Trump, the First Lady, and at least 24 other people. Mr. Trump, I also love how news media and shit calls him Mr. Trump. I just love that. Mr. Trump is also planning to hit the campaign trail again, even as outside medical experts caution that doing so could pose risks to himself and others. Hey, posing risks to himself? Heh, let him go. Let him have as many rallies as he wants, buddy. Come on, man. Let him have some fun. The campaign announced that he would deliver remarks at a Make America Great Again event at Orlando Sanford International Airport on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Apparently, over the last 4 years of being president, America has yet to be made great. Now we have rioters and looters burning down every city in America. Donald Trump's running on a law and order platform, even though he's already a president right now. It's really interesting. I thought, we were to elect you 4 years ago. You make America great again, right? Because it used to be great at some unidentifiable point in the past, right? So it used to be great. We got to make it great again. And instead, all I got were bread riots. Instead, all I got were 250,000 dead Americans. Instead, all I got was the Great Depression. Really? Come on, Trump. You're really fucking me over here. Attendees at the Florida event will be asked to sign a disclaimer stating that you and any guests voluntarily assume all risks related to exposure for COVID-19. Then there are the potential risks Mr. Trump could pose to others. According to the CDC guidelines, people with mild to moderate cases of COVID most likely remain infectious no longer than 10 days after symptom onset. Joseph Robinette Biden, too, said on Friday of the planned rally, I wouldn't show up unless you had a mask and were distanced. Joe Biden's like, I'm going to do exactly what the CDC says and not add any artistic flair whatsoever. I really hate that. So I'm just going to wear a mask and social distance. Reminder, the social distance guidelines were developed before we even really realized that COVID was an aerosolized disease, right? We were still like fucking spraying down grocery bags and fucking like washing our hands 38 fucking times a minute, right? When the 6 feet guidelines were developed. 6 feet is not safety, folks. 6 feet is an absolute minimum. 6 feet is like you must be this tall to ride, and you're like the literally as tall as the sign says, and you're barely squeaking by. That's 6 feet. In reality, you should be 12 to 24 feet. In fact, you should be as far away from these anti-masker pieces of shit as possible. And that's my opinion. When I'm at a grocery store, right, and we're in thin aisles, and I see an anti-masker down the aisle, I literally make a cartoon of it. And you can ask anyone in my family because they get embarrassed when I do this. What I love doing is I love doing this against like the aisle wall, like as obnoxiously as possible, right? So they like get really freaked out by the fact that I'm like actually afraid of them. And to me, I think that's funny. I like acting like a cartoon character in real life, right? And you can call me a fool, you can call me a clown, and all of those things would be accurate and true. But what's funny about it is the person that I'm interacting with in this scenario instantly knows why I'm doing that. And I've only gotten a few people call me a commie, right? Only a few people, right? But for the most part, people just chuckle and ignore and then move on very quickly. They know they're a piece of shit. They know that they're a safety hazard. They know that they're garbage for the most part. But at least they have the dignity most of the time. Now, again, I live in a red state, so most people here are anti-maskers, right? Most people here are against washing their hands, not even 38 times a minute, but 38 times a month, right? That's pushing it for these people, right? I understand that, right? But most of these people, they're too afraid of confrontation. They're too afraid of saying, like, God dang commies, God dang rioter and looter in this grocery store buying some popcorn, God damn it, right? Like, again, these people are freaks of nature, and they need to be treated as such. So if me acting like a cartoon character helps that, I'll do it. And if Donald Trump wants to go out there potentially collapsing while walking up the stairs to Air Force One in a couple days from now, hey, I'm just here to report the news. So we'll see how that goes.